Hi, it's Jan Johnson, and thank you so much for tuning in. And today we are in the final step in the fundamentals of telling your story, learning how to tell your story so that you can attract people to you and therefore make money in what you're doing, whatever endeavor you're in the network marketing arena, of course, building your business, attracting customers and personal reps. And so what we've covered to this point, just as a review, is we've covered brainstorming, number one, to understand who you are and get a little bit more in touch with yourself so you know how to develop your story. Number two, we've talked about emotion, to be able to put emotion into your story so people can feel, and that will make you relatable to them. Number three, what we've covered is describing so that people can also see, so using adjectives to make the story descriptive. And then we talked about developing characters so that the people that are the characters within your story, you give them a personality to make it entertaining and that kind of thing. And then we've talked about knowing your audience. And so you know who your audience is. And today what we're going to talk about is the point of the story. What's the point? Why are you telling a story in the first place? We've all heard stories that are maybe entertaining and engaging, and we've listened to them, but maybe walked away going, well, what was the point of that? And even if you listen to people on talk shows, for example, and they're telling a story, and some are just better at it than others. They might be great actors or actresses, and they're being interviewed, and some of them go, gee, they're not a very good interview. And it's because of how they tell the story that they're telling. And so think of what the point of your story is. And to give you an example, in my story, I talk about growing up poor and then going into the corporate world and moving up the ranks of IBM to the point where I became a CFO. And then also going over into network marketing and moving on up in network marketing, and then going over into real estate and losing it all. And then sometimes I even throw in my health issues. And what's the point of that? I actually, when I share that, I am sharing the fact that, and by the way, here's the point, here's why I'm telling you this. So sometimes if people don't get the point, you have to point out the point. So they'll go, oh, that's why. The point is that I understand the downs, the ups, and the downs and the backs up at life. And so therefore, I can help you since I understand that. I know what it's like to have come from nothing. I know what it's like to work through this environment. I know what it's like to topple back down, and I know how to come back up. And so therefore, if you're looking something to help you in that arena, then maybe I'm your gal. It's kind of basically what it's saying by just talking about me and talking about me in that way. And so that's what you want to do, is make sure that you're telling a point. And here's why I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this to say this. Or the reason I'm telling this story is this. And it helps people go, oh yeah, that's why. Because believe it or not, you might think they know, but they don't. And so then once you get your story down and you have the point of it all, here's another little hint. You might want to cut it in half. That might help you. Keep it short, keep it sweet, tell what you need to tell, and then carve it out. You'll get better and better and better at molding it. It's fun, and you'll have a lot of fun. I hope you continue to click into my blog. I do video blogs on a daily basis, 5 days a week. I'm here to help you grow your business by learning how to interject stories into your life. Thank you so much for tuning into this series. I really appreciate you. And if this helped you, please pass it on. Thanks a lot. TheJanJohnson.com.